The rats are leaving the ship, and I'm loving every second of the panic and fear that Donald Trump has given. Now, by now, you probably heard that Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro have cut deals with prosecutors in Georgia over the voter fraud case that is probably likely to hang Donald Trump. In any case, Donald Trump this past weekend went on Truth Social and said this: Sidney Powell was one of millions and millions of people who thought, and an ever-increasing number still think correctly, that the 2020 presidential election was rigged and stolen, and our country is being absolutely destroyed because of it. Whatever. Anyway, despite the fake news reports to the contrary, and without even reaching out to ask the Trump campaign, Mrs. Powell was never my attorney and never was. I got something for you in a few minutes, asshole. Anyway, in fact, she would have been conflicted. Miss Powell did a valiant job representing a very unfairly treated and governmentally abused General Mike Flynn, but to no avail. His prosecution, despite the facts, was ruthless. He was an innocent man, much like many other innocent people who are being persecuted by this now fascist government of ours, and was an honor to give him a full pardon. Oh boy, where do I even begin with this shit? Let's start with the with the claim that Sidney Powell was never your attorney. This tweet was from November 14th, 2020. And just a side note to this, Trump, you really don't realize that Twitter saves everything, or the internet saves everything? I look forward to Mayor Giuliani spearheading the legal effort to defend our right to free and fair elections. Rudy Giuliani, Joseph DiGiovanni, I'm not sure if I said that correctly, I don't give a shit, Victoria Tossing, Jenna Ellis, and Sidney Powell. A truly great team added to other wonderful lawyers and representatives. Again, this tweet was on November 14th, 2020. Comparing that with Donald Trump's Truth Social post, Trump, it's time for you to get it through your head. You're going to jail for this, and there's no getting out of this. Sidney Powell, from day one, has been screaming the lies that you keep pushing out there, even coming up with some crazy theories of her own, that the winds told her, the aliens told her, or crap like that. Donald Trump's Truth Social post is that of a man who is panicking. He's panicked. But then again, that's nothing new for Trump. That's his whole MO. Whenever he or one of his people get in trouble, he'll just have to deny, and pray that it gets him out of trouble. And unfortunately for you, Donnie, you're not getting out of this. Sidney Powell has been on Fox News and God knows everywhere else trying to convince people that your lies were the truth. In fact, here's a clip from the January 6th deposition that Sidney Powell gave, that Donald Trump requested her to be a special counsel in order to overturn the election.
As to promise the job of special counsel to now discredited former Trump campaign lawyer Sidney Powell at a late-night meeting on December 18th.
I know on Friday he had asked me to be special counsel to address the election issues and to collect evidence, and he was extremely frustrated with the lack of, I would call it, law enforcement by any of the government agencies that are supposed to act to protect the rule of law in our republic.
Donald, you're not getting out of this. You can deny that you can tell everyone that she was a copy girl, you're a coffee girl, you're a foul girl, whatever. But in the end of the day, You were caught. She made the deal to stay out of prison, and now your ass is grass. To quote that MAGA pastor Shane Vaughn, I told you so. I told you so. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left. Justice to the right.